Matias, Puello, PR versus DR. Exciting fight. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight and no flex. Alive is more than the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the body LDBC. Let's talk about this. This was a high impact from start to finish. No nonsense in your chest fight. Shout out to both fighters. And I know in New York, this is if y'all lived out here, y'all would understand. PR versus DR is a thing out here, bro. I mean, salute to both of them. Let's talk about the fight. Matias, from round one, he came out the little engine that could, and he did not take his foot off the gas. He has great cardio. He walked forward, tried to maul Puello. Puello is a good defensive fighter. I know why the judges gave it to him. I just disagree. Matias was winning the fight off of aggression, but the aggression got less effective as the fight went on. I scored it 7 rounds to 5. I rate defense. Fatigue did play a factor in with Matias late. Not too mad at the outcome. I'm not mad at the outcome at all. I'm saying I understand why they gave it to him. Judges look at different things. But I watched work on the inside, and Puello, he kept him very honest on the inside. Puello clearly, he was getting mauled early in the fight, but fatigue played a factor, like I said a little while ago. But Puello could take his punch. Puello, he also fatigued, and he didn't have enough pop to keep Matias off of him. However, I think it was round 10, he launched an uppercut that knocked him cross-eyed, knocked Matias cross-eyed. Now, here's the thing that y'all might not know about boxers. Like a guy like Matias, he just walks forward. He was hurt, but he only knows one direction. Now, Puello, I don't know whether he thought he didn't hurt him or he was so busy fighting off the back foot the whole night that that's just what he did, instinctively. But I don't think that he understood that he hurt Matias. And that was the time that he should have started pushing him back. A guy like Matias does not know how to fight backwards. You could look at him and tell. Puello is used to fighting on a defensive end. He was doing wonderful work off the ropes, wonderful work. Unfortunately for him, the judges didn't see it that way. Like I said, I had it 7 rounds to 5. All right. But, I completely understand why they gave it to Matias. The judges, like I said, different judges look for different things. Would I want to see it again? Sure. But I think Matias at this point in his career, well, actually, don't matter because Turki Al-Sheikh just made the next fight in Riyadh season in Saudi. I forgot this guy's name. They just said his name, but whatever. But Matias, if I'm going to give him on a scale of 1 to 5 on his performance, I'll give him a 3. Matias takes a lot of hits, man. He's a moving target. All right, he's there to be hit. Puello is just not strong enough. He's not a sharp enough puncher to snap him and say, okay, I better think of something else. I better do something else. So he boxed with him. And as the fight goes on, when you're fighting when you're just coming, like your Michael Myers, when you just walking forward, a strong enough person will keep you honest. Matias is not this power puncher like they tried to make him out to be. He's a mauler. So the person that lost his life in the ring versus him. Had nothing to do with him having this bone-crushing power. It was just an unfortunate accident. And Puello proved that Matias can be beaten. I mean, he's not the first one. Liam Powell proved that he can be beaten. You can outbox this guy. And if you have enough pop to keep him honest, you'll keep him off him. He has one direction. He has one direction, and that's forward. Guys like this never last. It's exciting to watch. It's fun to watch. When you get a trained, sharp puncher, he's going to have problems. Puello throws a lot of looping shots. He hits the target, but he's not a fast, sharp puncher like a Tank Davis, like a Shakur, who's coming up to fight in a minute, like a Devin Haney. I'm telling you, a strong enough fighter with a sharp punch, and I need you guys to understand this. I said Shakur. Everyone was like, no, I understand Tank, but not Shakur. No. I need you guys to understand. You don't have to be the strongest puncher in the world. You just got to be sharp. Power goes a long way, but when you're sharp, Matias can get caught in the exchange and fall right down. All right, I'm looking at the final punch stats. Puello had a 36 percentage and Matias had a 33 percentage. So, he outlanded, according to these punch stats, he outlanded Matias. He threw less and landed more. Power percentage, 44%, 37%. Power landed, 205 to 210. But he threw less punches and landed more. So he won the battle based off of alleged ring generalship, which means he was awarded for walking forward. See, but I rate the work on the inside off the ropes, and Puello was getting in great work. And in the championship rounds, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm telling you right now, Puello, I would like to have seen him walk forward a little bit. But to me, Puello, he won the last 2 rounds. If you want to say 9 was a toss-up, then fine. But I had Puello winning the fight. But I understand the outcome. So Matias already has his work cut out for him in his next fight. Forgive me, I forget the gentleman's name that he's fighting next. Turkey just made the fight in the ring. Turkey ain't wasting no time with y'all. All right, boxing, please. So salute to both men. They're safe. That was a really, really, really good performance by both men. I'll say that. Very good performance, man. I like it. I'm gonna watch it again, man. So I'm not screaming robbery or nothing like that. I'm not doing nothing like that. This was a fun fight to watch. I recommend it. You know what I mean? And this is why you love boxing. I was thoroughly entertained by watching this work, man. For real. But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Bronx on deck. Move!